What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and we are back with another one. Alright, so all day I've been looking forward to coming on here and talking to you all about some of our plays that are moving up and giving you guys a strategy so you can continue winning with these plays. But before I get this show on the road, if you'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, and also if you're new and you're looking to change your future financially using the stock market, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. So out there on the field, it's one of those flat days in the market, but you know what? I will take that because as we go through this market consolidation, we are going to get several flat days. Now, as a matter of fact, that is a good sign that the plays, the portfolios are holding up well during this market volatility. So as I mentioned, I've got a couple of plays I'm going to put on your radar that are rising. So you guys have the strategy and the formula to continue hitting success with these plays. All right, guys, you know what time it is. Let's get ready for the first one. Our first play, that's Riot Blockchain, ticker symbol RIOT. Now, as I always say to you guys, you want to keep your portfolios diversified, covering off all different bases. This is going to allow you guys to win every single day in these markets. And today was just another reminder that as we've seen crypto take off. Now, for the longest, I've been saying to you guys, keep 5% long in crypto in your portfolios. In the meantime, you guys can make these short-term trades, taking advantage of the volatility in the price of crypto, those peaks and troughs, if you so wish to do so. Now, when it comes to our Bitcoin mining plays, you guys know I say keep it old school. Plays like Mara, plays like Riot, that's where it's at, because those are the plays, they've got the scale, they've got they're specialists in what they do, and they've got those energy partnerships to allow them to do what they do best very efficiently, which just puts them in a league above those non-pure crypto mining plays. So today, we've seen Riot take off, Mara not so much so, but I like to keep it diversified by having both of these in the portfolio, because only the other day that we saw Mara take off and Riot was trading how Mara is today, because we know they're doing different things. We know that Riot, they're doing their Texas Bitcoin mining project at the moment. They recently announced that a couple of days ago. So these are plays that you guys want to ensure you're getting your positions in. But as I say to you, the way that we crush these plays is you catch them on the pullback. So we've seen Riot explode up today. You want to cool down in that Riot stock price to the low 50s before you guys make entry, just as long as we're seeing Bitcoin show some stability as well. Our next play is Tesla, another climber today. And if you guys have been rocking with the channel, this is a play you have well built onto your portfolios by now. I've been calling them out several times during the dip. And when they were trading in the mid 500s or 600s, I said to you guys, this is a play that will hit that $1,000 mark. Now they're trading in the mid 700s. The message is exactly the same. Now, if we continue to see momentum in the price of Bitcoin, this one will hit that target quicker than anticipated. So I want to let you guys know that. Now, if we don't, regardless, they're still going to hit that number. Now, as we go through this shift to EV, there are going to be some major winners, and one of them is undeniably going to be Tesla. So I want to ensure you guys get your positions in this one and get ready for that continual run up in that stock price. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys is there's a lot of future potential with this play that's not already baked into its stock price. And one thing in particular I want to talk about is the energy storage part. Now, this is a big future business going forward. That's why we like plays like STBK that are doing their thing in the space already. But Tesla also has an opportunity to gain a lot of market share and build a lot of revenues in the space. So as they continue to expand their business into different areas, one being energy storage, the stock price has a lot of room to climb. Now, in terms of strategy and how we move going forward, guys, we never buy it on the run up. We always wait for a cool off in that stock price, and it always does come. So entry on this one, $700. If you catch them in near 700, could be 705, 710. That's the time I'd like you guys to pull the trigger and load up your positions in Tesla. Our next play, that's Roku, ticker symbol ROKU, another climber that might have slipped your radar. Is only the other day I said to you guys, I don't know what this play is doing in the mid 300s when they're trading about 350, 340. That's an unjustified value for a play that's got great future growth potential. This is a play that's doing good things in the streaming space, making those partnerships, and they have a good runway to continue moving up. So currently standing at 387, this one is going to continue its climb to its all-time high and surpass that as we move through the year. So make sure you guys have got your position in a strong growth candidate. That's Roku. Next up, that's Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Now I know the Discord group were blowing up about this play today, but as I say to you guys, this is a play I've been putting on your radar over the last couple of days for very good reason, because I identified they were holding firm at that support, that $21, $22 mark. Now, when you see that strong support, even through market volatility, it's a good sign. It's a good sign of investor conviction, and those are the plays that are going to move at the first given opportunity. So that's why you're seeing that strong stock price performance today. Now, the way we play this one is we catch them on pullbacks, because this is what we call a richly valued plays. Those richly valued plays, like a Vuzi, for example, those are the plays that are going to be most volatile. So I do expect a call off in the stock price, but just use that for a good entry to load up on this play moving forward. As I say, this is a play that will climb into the 30s and beyond as we make our way through the year. This is a play where the product speaks for itself, and the quality of the contracts they win just shows the power of this one. So those are the plays, and you've got the strategy to go with. Now, every single week moving forward, you're going to continue to see our plays start to break through. Last week, it was plays like Pins and Higher and Lovesac. This week, it's Tesla. So guys, the time is running out for you guys to pick some of these plays up that are on the cheap, trading at their support, because the opportunity won't last forever. So make sure you're active in the markets, building out your portfolios, diversifying, and getting ready for the climb. All right, guys, been rocking with the channel. You know what time it is. This question comes from one of my patrons. Says, what's your thoughts on Arrival? It seems to be falling every day at the moment. I haven't found any negative news. My guess is just the merger has went through and production isn't scheduled until 2022. So this is a great question, so let's dive straight into it. Now, I don't want you guys to be surprised when you start to see these kind of price movements, continual down movements in this type of market with plays like Arrival. Now, play like Arrival, some of these EV plays are out there, and several other plays in different industries that don't make revenues yet and aren't scheduled to start making revenues 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in the future. That's what you're going to see with these stock prices, just that continual downwards movement. Now, I say when it comes to these plays, guys, I only put you guys on plays that show receipts. That is, they have real revenues, they're beating estimates, and they've got good financial guidance moving forward. And on top of that, they've got a strong balance sheet to go with. Now, when it comes to this, the investors are very careful, very cautious of the financials in these plays. So I'll never put you guys on any of these plays that you might hear elsewhere on YouTube that are very speculative, that don't have those strong financials. All the plays I put you guys on have solid fundamentals, solid financials. Now, with a price like with a play like Arrival, where they're not making revenues, that floor yet hasn't been found by the investors, and it's going to be difficult to find the floor when a play doesn't make any revenues, because a lot of it is based on speculation. And since they're producing their cars in 1 year's time, in those 12 months, anything can happen. There could be delays, there can be changes in direction in the business. So it's hard for the investors to show conviction in a play like that. That's why I get you in these plays, like a Tesla, for example, like a Grow Generation, like a DraftKings, that hold up well at their support, because those are the plays, they make real revenues and they've got good guidance going forward. Those are the kind of plays that you guys are going to be able to build wealth in moving forward. There's a lot of other speculative plays out there in the market that I want you guys to be careful of. So when you guys are looking at a play, just ask yourself, does that company show its receipts? Are they showing this financials? Are they beating estimates? And do they have good guidance going forward? Those are key things that should be at the top of your priority list whenever you're diligencing a company. All right, guys, so that wraps things up. If you'd like to help out the channel, do hit the like button for me. And if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. Also, check our link down below to the Patreon. We can join our team of investors over at the Discord. Now, as we progress through the rest of the week, you guys know I am packing the heat to ensure you guys are able to navigate these markets with me. So I'll catch you on the next one.